Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's topic is about practical tips for software use in rapid systematic reviews. As you are aware, rapid reviews use modified systematic review methods to accelerate or expedite the review process while maintaining systematic, transparent and reproducible methods. So the key thing is we are using the similar systematic review methods and principles. But for rapid reviews, the main point here is to accelerate the review process. First tip is about web-based collaborative platforms. Usually when we do systematic reviews, not only rapid reviews, any systematic review, we need to collaborate with the other members of the review team. So we need a collaborative platform. So for data storage and collaborate writing, Google Drive and Microsoft OneDrive, they are very useful. And for communication, we can use Microsoft Teams or Slack. So these collaborative platforms provides a centralized location for project files, allows for real-time project management and amendments, facilitates working in parallel across geographic boundaries. So this is the first practical tip I would like to say, that we need a web-based collaborative platform. Second point is about systematic review platforms. Some of you are aware of these platforms or software. We use AP Reviewer, and there are other softwares available like Covidence, Distiller SR, Ryan, and there are few others also available to manage the systematic review process. The benefit of using a bespoke systematic review software is that it enables review teams to perform different steps of the review process. For example, study selection, data extraction and critical appraisal, with progress being tracked in real time within the software. So we will be able to do all these processes in the software and we will be able to track the progress. This helps the review team by providing a comprehensive, transparent and up-to-date report of the review process. So that is why this software is very important for the review process. And especially in rapid reviews, this type of systematic review platforms help a lot. Moving on to the third point, that is tools to support search strategy. You all will agree that it is tedious or time consuming to develop search strategy for systematic reviews because we need to develop an advanced search strategy. So these tools will support or help in developing search strategy faster. We can use some tools to support search strategy development. So tools like al medical subject heading mesh analyzer. To use the tool, paste a list of up to 20 unique identifier numbers used in PubMed. The mesh analyzer will retrieve the article metadata from PubMed. So scanning the created grid will help you quickly to identify appropriate mesh terms for your search. We need to identify mesh terms or controlled vocabulary. So by using this tool, we can identify mesh terms very quickly. So then there is something called PubMed or PubReminer. This tool uses simple word frequency analysis of Medline records to identify terms or subject headings. We can also use Systematic Review Accelerator or SRA platform. They offers a selection of tools such as word frequency analysis, the polyglot search translator. This is an automated translation of PubMed Ovid Medline, translates search strings across databases. We can also use ChatGPT, a machine learning language model, aids in listing synonyms and alternatives for terminology or concepts. In order to develop an advanced search strategy, we need controlled vocabulary as well as synonyms and alternative terms. So some tools I mentioned here will help to identify the controlled vocabulary faster, and ChatGPT is a tool we can use to identify synonyms and alternative terminology. We can use tools such as EndNote and Zotero that typically conduct a stepwise deduplication process. Some duplicates are detected automatically by the software, whereas others must be checked manually. This stepwise deduplication process can be time intensive, but it provides control over the deduplication process. SRA deduplicator allows automated deduplication of search results. So we can use tools like EndNote, Zotero, and SRA deduplicator. And most web-based systematic review, the bespoke systematic review platforms I mentioned before, like Covidence, AppReviewer, Distiller, SR, and Ryan, they have deduplication functions incorporated in the software. So to save time, we recommend using automated deduplication software with some additional verification by a human. Next point is about study selection. Web-based systematic review bespoke software platforms like AppReviewer, Covidence, Distiller, SR, Ryan. They all enable multiple participants to work in parallel regardless of geographical location. So these platforms can help manage and distribute screening tasks at the abstract and full text level among review team members and keep track of records throughout the review process, which can save time and improve efficiency. So this is something very important to improve the efficiency, and also it will save time when we do rapid reviews. So it is advisable to use a tailor-made software platform to do the abstract and full text screening. I would like to mention something about semi-automated study selection. Advanced text mining and machine learning tools can help reduce the resources spent on title and abstract screening. The tools offer several functions to support the screening process. They sort, filter abstracts by theme, topic, content, or more advanced, they rank records by their inclusion probability and present records with the highest likelihood of inclusion first, or present the inclusion probability for records at the title abstract level, such as in priority screening. I have made a full video about priority screening. Those who are interested can check that video. So all these tools can help the screening process faster. When we use the functionality of priority screening, it prioritizes more relevant records compared to the records which are not that relevant. So when you are doing the screening, we get the relevant records first so that we can do that set of relevant record screening first and then move on to the least relevant records. So that is the usefulness of priority screening, and also you will be able to stop the screening process if you apply the priority screening criteria to a systematic review screening process. Tip number 6 is about full text retrieval. So we recommend using supportive software for obtaining full text. Manual searching and limited access to subscription-based journals can make obtaining full text time-consuming and cost-prohibitive. To reduce the amount of manual searching in retrieving full text, supportive software is available, such as the Find Full Text feature in EndNote, Citavi, and Zotero. So we recommend using a bespoke or tailor-made systematic review collaborative online platforms such as Covidence, AppReviewer, or Distiller, which facilitate and structure the data extraction process for users by offering flexible and bespoke data extraction forms. Software that aims to semi-automate or fully automate data extraction, such as Robot Reviewer, is available. Robot Reviewer is a machine learning system that automatically identifies and extracts relevant text from randomized controlled trials. Robot Reviewer aims to support evidence synthesis. The website allows users to upload RCT articles and see automatically determined information concerning the trial, like PICO, study design, and risk of bias. Any automated data extraction tool should be tested within the review and used as an assistant to human reviewers who can validate the machine learning suggestions and correct as needed. Moving on to the critical appraisal. So for the critical appraisal of studies, software based on crowd support such as crowd care or software based on semi-automation such as robot reviewer are available. So semi-automated critical appraisal robot reviewer, as I mentioned this robot reviewer in the previous stage also, it's a machine learning system that automatically assesses some of the risk of bias domains in the Cochrane ROB1 tool for RCTs. Also, the SR tailored collaborative online platforms support manual ROB assessment. Crowd support for critical appraisal is an online crowd tool that teaches ROB assessment and facilitates the sharing of appraisals as a repository among a global community of clinicians. After finishing training, users can critically appraise studies. For rating the certainty of evidence based on the GRADE framework, web-based software tools called GRADE Pro and Magic App are available. As with full systematic reviews, we strongly encourage using these web-based software for rapid reviews as it helps reviewers apply grade in a standardized manner, automatically saves data and provides various output styles for summary of findings tables, thereby improving the review production efficiency. Some recommendations for emerging software. So in the former sections, I discussed about supportive software that has already proven useful in evaluation studies. With the rise of large language models like ChatGPT and Claude 2, new ways of using AI during the review process are constantly emerging. When deciding whether to use new emerging software, we encourage reviewers to look for validation studies of the tool that use real-world data. In addition, reviewers should check that the validations are applicable in their own domain and should justify why they consider the tool to be valid and reliable for use in their review. So before using an emerging software, check whether it is regularly updated and whether user feedback is taken into consideration for improvements. I would like to conclude this presentation. All tools can save time. They all support the review process. But we need to remember that we need to learn how to use these tools effectively. So there is some time required to learn about these tools that need to be considered. So gains in efficiency might only happen after a learning curve. Here is the reference for this presentation. All the points I mentioned is taken from this particular reference. So this is a recent article published in BMJ Evidence-Based Medicine that is about guidance on the use of supportive software. So it is from the Cochrane Rapid Review Methods group. Some of my colleagues from Epicenter are actively involved in this methodology work. Hope this video is useful. Please like and share if you find the information is useful. Thank you very much.